Shalom, this is Mary Omni from the World Government House of King David, Holy Covenant Constitutional Enforcer. This is a Republic Notice. The title of this Republic Notice is called Warning to Black LGBT and Black Churches. Now, I did a video called The 411 of President Obama, Gay Marriage Stance. And in that video, what I went over was the Bible and Romans, and how under the biblical law, the Most High said he turned them over to their reprobate minds and let them go ahead with their lust and their misuse of their bodies, even the females' misuse of her purpose and bodies, and the males' misuse of their purpose and bodies. And I said that if this is written already, then President Obama have no choice but to turn and do the same, turn them over to their reprobate minds, their abuse of their bodies, to their lusts of men lying with men and women lying with women. For it is biblically written that God turned them over to their reprobate minds and their lusts because their sin was so far-reaching. Now, bring this back to the black LGBT and the black churches. Somehow black churches seem to think there's a division, and the LGBT seems to think there's some kind of division or some kind of, beef within blacks concerning them, or there's some kind of now political divide among black churches, as some black churches feel as though, they should have and accept gays and do gay marriages, and some black churches feel as though this is against what God Almighty has ordered. So I'm going to sum it up in reference to the Romans, of how the Most High turned them over to their reprobate minds. So that's in the book of Romans, and you can also find it in my YouTube video, the 411 of President Obama's gay marriage stance. But what I want to talk about is this so-called division. This is the purpose of this video. And I want to let black LGBT and the black churches know the Holy Covenant has no division in it, okay? The Holy Covenant, which is the constitutional republic, 1 through 15th Amendment, with the blood of our ancestors, the blood of King Jesus, the blood of the saints, the blood of the natives, which a lot of them were black natives, the blood of the revolutionaries, the blood of the Civil War soldiers, the blood of the Buffalo soldiers. There is no division in the Holy Covenant, and there is no amendment concerning anything gay, okay? There is no division because there is no amendment in the Holy Covenant concerning anything gay. And the Holy Covenant has 400 to 500 years of our ancestors' blood written in the ink of it. It has the blood of King Yeshua, because we are the body of King Yeshua, okay, that the world knows as King Jesus. So there is no division in the Holy Covenant, okay? So for black churches to have some kind of double-mindedness about it, you better check yourselves, and you better check with the Holy Covenant. See, because the Holy Covenant is the new covenant that the Most High left us. His hands is all in this Constitution. How else could we have been liberated from these demons and then put in the highest contract in the land as the only citizens, but by the hands of the Most High? That's the Most High hands. If you think anybody did that but the Most High, then you really done sucked a whole bunch of Babylon dumb. And I'm saying this, President Obama stance on gay marriage is for the public mystery Babylon. See, because under the public mystery Babylon, all of them are equal. All of them are equal under the public mystery Babylon, as in corporate doctrine contract. So yeah, the gays under in corporate doctrine are equal to all the rest of them under in corporate doctrine contracts without one amendment, okay? That's in corporate doctrine, mystery Babylon, public contracts. Black Americans are the republic. We are the supreme contractors. No one has equality with us. When they work 400 years and 500 years without a paycheck, then that's when they equal. Do their equal time of 400 to 500 years of sun up to sundown labor. Otherwise, we supreme until you do that. So when President Obama, did this gay marriage stance, it was for the public mystery Babylon, okay? The corporate doctrine contractors. So I don't know why the black so-called Lgbt is getting in a tensy talking about, well, I can do my marriage now. Like Raven Simone, she just recently said, well, I can get married now. Yeah, if you're a dumb contractor. Yeah, if you're in the corporate doctrine instead of a supreme contractor, you can get married. But under the supreme contract, it is to produce all persons born. And I'm sorry, all persons born just can't be born from two women. All persons born just can't be born from two men. Now you black gays and lesbians can follow that calcified pineal gland nonsense all you want to and keep on sniffing and getting high off of the farts of these people walking around with a calcified pineal gland with under the control of demonic energies all you want. You can go ahead and spread your wings thinking you're going to be covered by this public mystery Babylon to cover up some imbalances you have in yourself. I don't knock you for what you say you are. I knock you for thinking that you can follow behind them. And because you say you are this, you don't want to put God first and love the Most High with all your heart regardless of what you are. Because when you love the Most High with all your heart and soul like you told to, you don't put no sexuality before that. You don't put nothing of the flesh before that. Okay? And this is how our holy covenant is written. Your flesh, your sexual desires do not come before the holy covenant. And Miss Raven Simone, you are severely misled. First of all, you're degrading yourself and thinking you public mystery Babylon, because you was born under a holy covenant. Now, when you say you public mystery Babylon and you can get married like them, you denouncing that you're part of this holy covenant that protects your wealth. Okay? You're denouncing that you're part of this holy covenant of non-consent jurisdiction that protects your wealth to make it more than fiat money. Okay? See, a lot of times, these people are so easy to follow the broader society. And it's a sheep and goat separation that has been going on for a long time. To tell the truth, God separated his people from these goats in 1865. That's when he put non-consent in the Holy Covenant Constitution to abolish involuntary servitude. And he cut off the sacrifice of an oblation in 1868. And he married blacks to blacks, a man and a woman, to produce all persons born. So whatever you get married under, black gays, or whatever you think you're doing, it has no backup of the Bill of Rights and it has no constitutionality. You can drink all the satanic piss you want. There is no gay amendment. So when they say it's unconstitutional, that means by code speak, they saying it has no constitutionality because it's no amendment. So when they say, oh, discriminating against gays is unconstitutional, it is unconstitutional because it's no gay amendment. It's no gay amendment. But see, you can't see behind the doublespeak. We're living in the times of doublespeak. Everybody that's supposed to be leaders is acting as double agents. The judges, the senators, everything is acting as double agents. Why? Because they forced to act like double agents. Because they cannot overcome King Yeshua. They cannot overcome his mule. They cannot overcome his supreme holy covenant. They can only pretend they are. And then they give you some de facto mess under corporate doctrines that don't have one Bill of Rights. And it just moves out of the mule, U.S. corporate mule anus, and a pile of abomination and desolation. So to black churches who are mostly led by men. Grab your testicles, please. Grab your testicles and make sure two are functioning down there. Because if you think there's a division, then you're saying your church is not God's sovereign. But your church is God's sovereign. And guess what? Under God's sovereignty, the black baby has the right to be born even before it is born. Because when you say all persons born, it anticipates that person is going to be born. So even before the black infant is born, the black infant is protected, which means that I don't care how much money you got as black and gay, lesbians, or whatever you call yourself, you don't come before the black baby. And you, as two women, you can't produce a baby. As two men, you can't produce a baby. Now you go ahead and swallow all the farts and dung of these calcified pineal glands all you want to. And what you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you. But you better watch out if you call yourself treading the holy covenant, following behind Mystery Babylon, who never gave a damn about you. And if you got a little money, you better understand they never respected you as a black person. All they respected was that green. Ask Oprah about that when she tried to go into the store and look at a $38,000 bag. They didn't respect her as Oprah. It was only when they told her she had green. So you black people who got a little money and scared somebody gonna take some of your wealth, so you wanna do this and do that, and you scared to get married, do this and do that. We got the highest contract in the land where you can find no better protections. It's just that you haven't advocated for yourself. You haven't trusted the Most High, and you haven't understood what he left you as a promised land deed. He promised it to you, but you'd rather sniff behind calcified pineal glands and see what they promise you, so you can then call yourself gay and lesbian and get married. I was appalled at Raven Simone talking about now she could get married. And not so much appalled at her saying that, but how much support she got behind that. Now, I hope that has nothing to do with her being scared to share her wealth. Because I have to tell you again, blacks are the wealthiest contractors on the planet. Yeah, some of you managed to get a hold of some of your wealth, but that does not negate the fact that all blacks are wealthy in a constitutional contract. And our black babies are born trillionaires. And the Most High want his babies born. And he will never put a so-called gay, black, or lesbian, whatever you want to call yourself, before the right of the birth of his namesake. So there is no division, there is no negotiation with the holy nation. What you do behind closed doors is your business. You can go ahead and lie with Babylon and lie in all their abomination of filth and all you want to. But you better understand, you're not part of the republic when you're doing that. And you better watch trampling the republic, because you're trampling the black infant and you can be held accountable. Nobody is stopping you from doing what you want with your body. There's no division in the churches. If you're a church, a black church, you're God's sovereign under 1 through 15th Amendment. There is no gay amendment. Prove there's a gay amendment. Otherwise, shut the hell up about this BS. This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. Shalom.